Mary Helen Dara, Taylor Automotive Family Women in the Driver's Seat, and today we're talking pickleball with two incredible ladies who formed a club in Sylvania, Ohio, Norma and Peggy Hall. Let's get inside and talk to these very enthusiastic, athletic women. Hello, today we are speaking with Norma and Peggy Hall of a Sylvania Pickleball Club called the Commandos. Thank you so much for being on the show. And how long have you both been playing pickleball?
Well, I think we decided to go back, and it's about at least 12 years.
Okay.
And that was before we had to explain to everybody what pickleball was. Because nobody knew, and we had to explain to them, right?
Yeah, we played before it really became hot. Yeah.
Right now it's
really
everyone knows about pickleball. So 12 years ago, I would not have known what a pickleball was as well. And what made you decide to get behind the wheel of organizing a club?
Well, we enjoy playing, and we started out with a group from playing at
Tamashan.
Tamashan.
I think it happened organically, really. We just had a group that we enjoyed playing with, and our personalities seemed to mesh well, and we just liked playing together, and everybody was very accepting of our lack of skill, which made it even more
which is
exciting.
Actually inviting, that does, that would deter people, I think, if that diversity of skill level. I think that would be a great thing.
Yeah. But some of them went so much better after playing a couple of years. They went to a higher level.
Oh.
And some of us stayed at a certain level.
And what are some of the challenges as well as rewards of leading this group of diverse athleticism, so to speak? Is it challenging to figure, like, if you have a beginner and then you have a novice and you have someone who's really good? I mean, how do you make that all work out?
I think with us, we had played at a lot of different venues, and sometimes people aren't as willing or accepting to invite you to play with them if your skill level is not up to a certain level that they are at. And we decided fun was more important. And it's always kind of held us all together that even if you make a mistake or you're not as good as somebody else, we just play for fun. And,
I love that.
And she's a natural athlete anyway. So she's done really well. And, we have a diverse age group from 40 up to 83.
Oh.
So.
Wait, you're the
82.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
I never would have. You've been
It's catching up with me, though.
You've been
being very nice.
You've been sleeping in formaldehyde. I mean, really.
No, I'm slowing down. Trust me.
So, what do you do off the court with this group? That
you mentioned you bring up Venturas first.
We try to have weekly or monthly meetings at Venturas, and we have a great time. And Venturas is very accommodating to us, and we celebrate birthdays, hence the trophy.
That is quite a piece of art.
Each other and health and death. We've experienced the ups and downs.
Yeah. But we also help each other out in other ways. We have a friend, Vera, who has opened a fine to wine store. And it's for us a time to get together and pick out a wine, and then we have to come back and cork it. That means bottle it, put the labels on. We have a really good artist in our group, Ron Fox, and he makes our labels, and we put the labels on, and it just makes for another party.
Yeah, well, it sounds like there's a lot of partying, which is a lovely thing. So I was going to say, would you encourage others to pick up the sport? And if so, how do you go about doing that? And even if you've never played, to someone, like I've played tennis before, do you just hop on a court and give it a try? Or what do you recommend?
Find somebody that already is playing and invite them to, or ask them, can you help me with playing? And they'll invite you to come to where they're playing. And at that time, maybe if you have your own friends, say, hey, I found a sport that maybe you might like to play, and form your own group of friends that are on your level, or get some people that are a little bit higher, and then they will help you out. And that's how we really got going.
We do have teachers in our group who have taken on that responsibility and given us lessons and tips and helped us out at different times, and we've learned skills that we weren't aware of, and so it's just a matter of being with a group of people that you enjoy being with.
Wonderful.
And you can get the skill level fairly easy. I mean, it's not like tennis, I think, is more difficult to get going in. Golf is more difficult. Our pickleball is fairly easy to get started with and able to accomplish.
So you can play and compete, but to get to a higher level, you really, like any sport, you have to practice and you have to put in the work.
And we don't.
We play for fun. So.
It appears that way, which is my kind of people. But I did hear you say that you have some teachers on the court, and do I understand that you both are retired educators? Why don't you tell us?
She was my junior high phys ed teacher.
That's
no,
what I can tell.
Then you're no wonder you're in phenomenal shape. Just goes to show you that motion truly is the lotion. And now, are you in education as well, Peggy? And what did you teach?
I taught kindergarten, first grade, and then physical education. And she became my mentor. Hence, we became close personal friends through that. And so we've been together a long time.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge about the sport, and also for bringing a community together. And I think it's great what you ladies do. Thank you so much for being here today.
Well, we wish you could meet the rest of our group. They're quite a cast of characters.
Well, I hope to. Thank you again.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much for being with us, Norma and Peggy, and sharing your passion for the sport that you enjoy on and off the court. Let's hop in the driver's seat and see who's next down the road.